Hello, my name is Andrew and I'm a reference librarian with the Anchorage Public Library. This video is about a fundamental part of understanding and sharing online information. Take the time to consider the source. This can be an important step to knowing if the information is genuine or not, and along with other strategies like reading past the headline, checking for bias, and looking for supporting sources, you will be better able to trust the information you find. We will go over this way to think critically about the information you find online, and I will give 3 examples to help illustrate the idea of considering the information source. News has 3 basic forms: real news agencies that investigate and post real news and information, satire news that creates over-the-top stories and parodies current events, and fake news which intentionally publishes hoaxes and disinformation for the purposes other than satire. An easy thing to do is to investigate a source before you share or take the article at face value. The first example is from MSNBC, a legitimate organization with over 20 years of history. The second example is from The Onion, a clearly satirical source of humorous stories that are written for fun. This one about CDC grunts under New York fighting coronavirus babies with machine guns, and the image is clearly an ode to the Aliens films. To think critically about a source, check the About page first. This will often give you an insight into their motives and background. The Onion's About page lists it as the world's leading news publication, but if you read through their amazing history, then you scroll a little further down, you'll get to a point where it says, "The First Amendment protects satire as a free form of speech and expression." So you see on their About page, they list that their articles are satire. The third example will be of fake news listed on Snopes.com. So this article says, was COVID-19 found in a package of toilet paper? It's listed as false. Snopes independently researches and verifies information that they find online. This listing talks about it being published on Now 8 News on March 10th. So this lists that it is not a genuine news article, that Snopes have been debunking misinformation from Now 8 News since 2015, and they also list that nowhere on the site do they call this satire, like The Onion. And then we'll scroll down, and they list the CDC website as a great place to find genuine information about the COVID-19 virus. And then we'll check their sources, so you can see here where they find the original article. And then we'll scroll back up to look at Snopes' About page. And from their About page, you can see that Snopes independently fact checks and verifies the information they find online. They got started in 1994 investigating urban legends and hoaxes. And if you scroll down a little further, you can see their frequently asked questions, transparency about their process, how their ratings work, and everything else about their website. And always remember to think critically about the information and news you read, and of course, consider the source of that information.